Hello, this is Bally Springs, and it's over in Ireland, the mother country for some of us. I think I'm like 30% Irish. Anyway, let me just show you on the map here. If you look at this, it's got lots of small fields, lots of small fields. The map has a lot of charm to it. However, it's not for the faint of heart. It's a little bit difficult. Let me just show you where you start. This is your farm there. You have fields that are filled with grass, and then you got one that's got wheat in it right there. Right here, it has wheat in it. And these other ones are all filled with grass. Let's turn grass on so you can see that. And they are probably ready to harvest. Yep. And let's just walk through. So this is your house. This is where you go to sleep. You come over here, you got this little garage. You buy a little pickup. It does not come with a pickup truck, but you could park one there. Then your little farm starts here. This first building there on the right, by the way, you have this field, small grass field, relatively small. You got a smaller one in here. Get this building here. It's pretty useless. There's no purpose other than decoration, so I got rid of it. It makes it hard to make that corner to get in there. So when you take that out, it becomes a lot easier to maneuver this thing. This map is a trick to maneuver. You have a fuel tank in here. Of course, it comes empty, but you can put fuel in there, which is great for your equipment. Got this big garage right here. It has your harvester in it and your header on a trailer. You need that on a trailer because to navigate these narrow little passes, you have to have that. Okay, and here you got a very small plow, you got a small cultivator, and a sprayer. You have everything you need to get started with, but not necessarily the best equipment. You got a very small baler. This is your smallest tractor, has 145 horsepower. Very useful though, has a front end loader. This is where your manure pile comes up, and you don't have to scoop it. You just pull your truck right here, your trailer, and it will automatically load when you hit that key. I forgot to show you this tractor here. This is your most powerful tractor right now to start. Your standard Massey Ferguson 3670 has like 170 horsepower. Okay, over here you got a free water source. Other than that, this building doesn't do a whole lot. I tried to get one of the tractors in there and got it stuck. So it's really just decoration. Okay, you got this small building here that's full of stuff, but it's a good place to put your fertilizer. You do have a fertilizer. A lot of maps do not. You have this little small field here. It is also grass. Most of them are grass. Okay. And once again, all of them are fenced and have a gate, so they're hard to get in and out. You have a cow pen. This thing holds, I think, 500, yeah. And you can buy calves, which is kind of cool. Let me just show you. We'll buy one of them. Buy a male. And let's buy a cow. Okay, so once I feed them, it's kind of cool. You can see the babies there compared to the big ones. There's the big ones, and there's a little one. They're kind of cute. So you can grow them from nothing if you want. What I did is I started out with about 10 cows, I think, that I bought to give me some milk income, because mostly this is a grass farm, if that's what you want to do. Okay, you got the storage shed here, and here you got a very small cedar, this small 12.6 cubic meter trailer. Okay, you have a slurry. This is not your regular slurry. Let me go over here. I'm getting ahead of myself. Over here, you got your slurry tank and where your slurry comes from your cows. But you have this slurry pit over here, and it comes with 150,000 liters of slurry. So if you want to get your tank there and sell that, you can, or you try to use it as fertilizer or whatever, you can do that, save you a little money. This thing here is a very large silage bunker. You can see it has tall sides on it, so you can fill that up pretty good. And you get a little compactor thing there. Now, what I like to do is get a baler and wrapper and do the bale thing. Okay, you got stuff in here to cut grass. You got a tedder, small windrower, and a small mower, and that gets you started. I started with those and got my farm going right away, cutting grass. And I upgraded my baler to the one that wraps. So I sold that, got an updated baler. And that way I didn't have to fool with that bunker. Okay, this is your silo, and it's a challenge getting in. You can't go straight through here. All these have hedgerows, and you can't drive through them. So you have to back in and dump your load and then pull out. Same thing over here. This is where you pick it up, and you have to back around that corner there with your trailer into there. So you want a trailer that's able to back, because you're going to need that here. You got your silage trailer over there. Okay, now let me show you a trick as far as maneuverability. Oh, let me show you something on the cows first. So if we go down here, we bought a couple of cows. They don't have any food yet. You can put TMR or milk for calves. You can feed them milk that you've gotten by moving that over. I chose to sell it. You could put silage in there, grass, hay, and or root grain crops. So when you start out, you got some wheat, you could put a little bit in there. The best thing I found is to just make silage with bales and put that in there, and it'll keep everything going. You don't really have to make TMR. You got them to 100%, they reproduced, they made milk by putting bales of silage in there. All right, let me show you a maneuverability trick. Not necessarily a trick, but hey. All right, let's hop in here. So say we got to go do our wheat. We got to harvest our wheat. We got to cut grass. So I would take a tractor and get it cutting grass. Now the fields are a challenge too, because they're all irregular. A lot of people like that. Some do not. Not a huge fan. I'd rather be able to have the AIs do a lot of it as your farm gets bigger. So you have to get it started, border the field, a few times, and then get it so you have the AI finish. All right, now let me show you this. With this building here, this is a challenge. I would get rid of that building straight away there. But what you can do is go out here, because it won't make that corner to the left. You got to go to the right. It's not going to make that. So what you do is you go out here. And you cross the street into here. By the way, the gates, you can drive through them. But if you hit the post, it's going to stop you. But you can drive through the gate part. So this is how I turn around here to go the other way. Because you can't make that hard right there coming out of your farm. It won't do it. Okay, one more trick when I get down here to this other field. Combine on the left. You don't own that area. That's just there for decoration, show. You don't own that field. But you own this field to the right there. Other one to the right that has wheat in it. What I'm going to do is go in here Turn around. That's how you get in this field. Because you can't make that corner. It's too sharp to make that corner. Okay, and I should have turned crop damage off. Yeah. All right, now you own this other field right over here. Let me just show you that. You get to it, a little access road right there. Ah. Okay, you own this field. It comes with grass. However, when you look at the map, it is not a field. Okay, it's right here. It's just grass and it's not labeled. That's because and your AIs won't work at all. It is not a field. It's just a meadow full of meadow grass. So what you could do is take your little plow there and plow this and make it a field. And then you can either put crops or grass back in there. But right now it's free grass. You can mow that as long as you do it yourself. And of course sell it or ted it and sell the hay. Or you could make it into silage, which is the most profitable thing. And you need that for your cows. And this is how you get here. You got this little narrow bridge. You have to open the gate. And then this goes straight away back to your farm. That's pretty much it. Pretty good map. Down here is the shop. So, you come out of your farm here, come over here, there's the shop. Let's just hop over there real quick. That's where all your stuff is. This is where you do, your stuff's going to show up here, right here. And then this is where you pull in to do maintenance in the meantime. Till you can get another something else. And the gas station is right on the other side. Now you do have your own tank, so what you could do is put gas in that. You have to buy the fuel. And that's pretty much Bally Springs. Pretty much Bally Springs. So you start out, you got these fields of grass. 189, 192, this tiny one here, 193, and 191 is all grass. And then you got wheat. And that will get you going with your cows. Turn that into silage, feed your cows, get more cows, let them reproduce. You got this wheat here. You could sell part, put a little bit in your cow pen. Not much because it doesn't really use much. And that's it. So if you had any questions, hit me up in the comments. Share this with your farming buddies. It's a really cool map. I know a lot of you have played it already. Very nice map though. But it has some challenges with the narrow little places. There is no selling at the train here. But it does have several, your usual sell points that you would do. Okay, 3 there for those. And some of them have more. So give us a thumbs up. If you get any questions, hit me in the comments. I'm Farmer Teacher, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.